Hello everyone, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm currently going through my fragrances and looking for some perfumes to take with me to Texas, and I am just going through my collection, so I figured why not turn the camera on and take you with me. So we're doing that today. If you're new to this channel, hello, my name is Anya. I love perfumes and I talk about them here every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, along with a ton of bonus content in between. Usually I do more sit-down videos, but recently I've been trying to experiment with taking you into like my space a little bit more, being a little bit more personable, and in this particular video I'm just taking you through kind of like vlog style how I pack for a trip when it comes to fragrances. So that's what I'm doing here. So this is going to be a little bit different. I think the last time I did a more casual video like this, I was talking about my perfume shelf, and a lot of you were asking me to do a full fragrance collection video. To be quite honest, I am nowhere near ready for a full-blown fragrance collection video because my fragrances are in no way, shape, or form organized in the aesthetic method that you might see online. This right behind me is a shelf that houses some of my fragrances. The majority of them are on the other side of the room, but I also have a ton of samples and decants, and everything is just a mishmash, so it's not aesthetically pleasing at all, and it kind of stresses me out. So I kind of wanted to give you a sneak peek, so that's going to be coming in this video. But also when I was kind of packing, or when I was getting ready for this, I came across these, and I kind of want to mention them because if you're looking for like a really good fail-safe, like travel-friendly kind of perfume setup, these are really nice options from Scent Trunk. They have their travel perfume sprays, like 5ml decants packaged like this, and they're $20 a piece. So I have a few, and I actually have like an interesting memory associated with one of them, and that's the power of taking fragrances with you on trips, because personally I like to associate different fragrances with different times in my life. And I think taking fragrances with you on vacation is a perfect way to do that. This was actually the fragrance I wore on my first solo trip to New York. So this was my third time going to New York, and this was last year when I was going through a lot of personal growth. And I went to New York, and I managed to have a date with a guy, and he absolutely loved this perfume. And whenever I wear this perfume, I don't necessarily think about him. I just think about the way that trip made me feel, the way it made me feel so much more independent. I mean, when I tell you I've used this one up, this is Saffron by Scent Trunk, such a beautiful scent. And smelling this perfume takes me back to that time. I don't know if I'll take this on this trip, because the second thing I want to tell you about is that you have to consider if you are taking fragrances with you on vacation is the climate that you're visiting. I don't know if this is the kind of fragrance that I would wear in Texas, especially when it's really hot out. My fragrance of the day is actually this one right here. This is Navitus Parfum Melon Kiss. I love this fragrance. I'm actually wearing it today. So I don't know, should I take it with me? Should I just decant it? And should I take that? I don't know. I love this perfume. It's so good. This perfume is so nice, you guys. If you haven't already tried it and you like melon scents and you like something with a little bit of coconut, get yourself a decant of this. I really like this one. I've been wearing this one a lot, so I'm thinking I don't want to get bored of it. So maybe this is a good opportunity for me to take a little bit of a break from Melon Kiss. So yeah, let's think. Oh yeah, something I am taking with me, let me show you. This video is like all over the place already. So this is a travel spray from Ormond Jane. This is Sakura. I believe this is like a white floral. It's very elegant. I think I'm going to take this with me because this is the perfect opportunity for me to get to know this fragrance, because when I'm traveling, I like to take decants and travel sizes with me so I can kind of see if I like a scent, and I try not to take full bottles with me when I'm going somewhere. So yes, I'm taking this. I'm taking Honeybush. Let's see what else. Oh, let me show you what I use to store my travel sprays if I'm going somewhere. I'll be right back. So this is an example of like a pouch that you can just get like from anywhere really. You can get these from like jewelry stores, or I think this particular one is from a fragrance decant store. So you can like basically store all your fragrances that you're taking with you. I have some in here already. This one is interesting. It's from it's called Kalamat. It's by Arabian Oud. If you're interested in like a sugar leather interpretation that's more fruity, this is one to try. It has a note of blueberry in it. It's a very fascinating fragrance. Something that I do want to take with me is Bloody Wood by Liquide Imaginaire. This is such a unique fragrance. It's inspired by fine wine. It's very fruity. I'm taking this with me. I think it'll be perfect for Texas. And let's see what else. I have Trussardi Passeggiata Vittorio Emanuele II. This is like a Nutella fragrance. I don't think I'll be taking that with me. I have a Dapper dupe. This is like a dupe house. This is Bouquet d'Al by Xerjoff. Too wintry. Not taking this. I will literally, it'll be too much. Xerjoff Symphonium, again, too wintry. Plus, here's the thing. I have a negative scent association with this fragrance now because I wore it when some stuff happened. And now I'm like, I don't know if I want to wear it anymore. I like the smell of it. It's like a chocolate orange. I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like, I get very uncomfortable being so vulnerable about fragrances sometimes, but fragrances are so very personal to me. So, like, when I get, like, a good experience or a bad experience, it's a very personal thing. So that's why, like, I mean, have you noticed, like, I feel like a little bit hesitant to tell you because I'm usually not, like, I try not to share too much on the internet. I told you in one of my last videos that I actually collect books. I used to manage a bookstore, so I have quite the collection. Most of these are antique books, and if you're interested, maybe one time I'll take you through some of my favorites. But I have here a bunch of fragrances. I have actually a sample set that I'm considering taking with me. This is Biano Rale, and it's for their Discovery set. I've talked about this. Have I talked about this? Yes, I've talked about this in a few videos. I think I want to take this set with me. I'm very curious about these fragrances, so I think this will be perfect for Texas because this is meant to be worn in the summertime. It's a new brand, very interesting. I have some few full bottles here. One that I'm looking for, well, this is my like little travel spray of L'Imperatrice. If you can see what that looks like. I mean, you already know L'Imperatrice. I love this fragrance. I usually take it with me like on every single vacation I go on, but recently I've just been wearing this one so much. I'm kind of like, I'm not sure if I'm going to take this with me, and I told you I don't like to take full bottles, but this is an exception because it's so tiny, so I'm like, might as well. Oh my goodness, this one is interesting because this is my Parisian fragrance. Am I in focus? Hello, am I in focus? I have no idea. This is my Parisian fragrance. When I went to Paris for the very first time and fulfilled all my childhood fantasies of going to Paris, I wore Nirvana Rose by Elizabeth and James. And I don't know. Yeah, that's it. That's the fragrance. It's such a beautiful earthy rose. Very Parisian. I love this fragrance. This will forever be my Parisian fragrance. See how like I associate certain fragrances with certain times? Like that's why I love traveling with fragrances because you can really get a unique scent memory with this kind of like assigning a fragrance to a specific time. It's fascinating and it's really powerful. So if you're someone who is just getting into fragrance, take a few fragrances with you, take a few decants, not necessarily fragrances that you wear every day. Take them with you when you travel, but also make sure that you can take some fragrances that remind you of home, especially if you're a little bit homesick. Having a fragrance that will remind you of your life back home might make you feel a little bit better. So there's my tip to you. I'm looking specifically for a fragrance. Yes, here it is. Okay, I really want to take Wow Factor by Sniff. This is like a very green and refreshing fragrance. It has a bit of fig and neroli in here, I think. So I am going to be taking this fragrance with me. Yeah, I really like the scent. This will be perfect. I love this scent. This will definitely be coming with me. So I think we have quite the collection. You know what I want to do? I'm going to take you through my samples and kind of give you a sneak peek into how I organize those. So I have all my samples here in this like kind of plastic bin. This is really close to the window, I know, but I actually do also work at this desk, and I have like all my samples underneath. So I think I want to take a few samples with me. I would like to use this as an opportunity to try some fragrances out and just experiment a little bit with them. So I have some travel sprays that I absolutely love. I know this is like not organized at all. This is very much unfiltered. I think this is like a Green Charnel fragrance. I'm thinking, should I just take this with me? This is Parfum de Marly. And this is Flora Botanica. So it's kind of like a mishmash of different things. Oh yeah, you know what's really fun? Andromeda, actually, by Tiziana Terenzi. I love this one. This one's good. This one in the back by Aaron Terrence Hughes. This is Hard Candy, and I love this one. I'm going to take this with me. It's a perfect, like, clubbing fragrance, and I might be going out. So this is just, like, a bunch of samples. I think I want to have a Sarah Baker sample set in here, so that might be interesting. Actually, you know what? This is a fun brand. I want to discover this one a little bit more, so I think I'll take this. I haven't tried this one at all, and I should. Sarah Baker, I do want to kind of like do a little bit of a sit down with that. So in conclusion, I don't know if I'm going to be taking the Beyond and Raleigh fragrances. I'm still in between those. I haven't decided. But I will be taking most certainly Wow Factor by Sniff, Aaron Terrence Hughes Hard Candy. This is such a great fragrance. If you're looking for something really unique, something that's unisex, this one, definitely try this one out. I'm taking this Adamo Discovery set. I don't know if I mentioned the brand earlier, but it's just a bunch of his fragrances. And I'm taking Bloody Wood by Liquide Imaginaire. And I'm still not sure if I'm going to take Honey Bush by Scent Trunk, but this is a pretty, I think, diverse set of fragrances. I'm also going to take Ormond Jane Sakura. This is what it looks like. I'll just keep it in here because it's pretty secure in this container. So that's pretty much what I'm taking with me to Texas. I'm only gonna be there for just about over a week, but I do want to have a variety of fragrances, and I'm hoping I can kind of like get my use out of these. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this slightly different set or slightly different type of filming content. This is definitely quite different for me. So the setup might not be like the best situation. I mean, you see like my desk right there. Have I cleaned up? Absolutely not. But I want to be a little bit more open with you, and I want to be a little bit more realistic. Like sometimes life is not going to be like super cookie cutter, and I'm trying to be more vulnerable on here because I've noticed that we've been growing this community a lot, and it's so much fun interacting with all of you. So I'm trying to be a little bit more open, a little bit less filtered, and hopefully this is the start of that. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this slightly different video, and I will see you next time. Bye.